I know it's not Sunday, what are you doing? What are you playing at? Just dropped my daughter off in town, her and her mates. Obviously, it's a Saturday night. If you were young, you'd be out as well, wouldn't you? I have had an absolute knobhead of a few days. Dentist on Thursday, spent a fortune. And then yesterday, discovered black mould in the house. So I spent most of yesterday, after work at least, and most of today, fighting black mould. And I've got asthma, which is not good when you are bombarding the entire house with chemicals. But managed to get on top of it, and with a very nice soft bristle brush, made a huge difference. And then my sister come round because, hiya Tomash, my sister come round because I can't use both hands, so I can't mop the floor. She come round, bucket, bleach, scrubbing brushes, and has done the floor, the walls, so it's healthy again. And then they gone outside and had a look and found out exactly why we've got the mould in the first place. There's an ensuite bathroom upstairs on the my mum and dad's room. There's a down pipe, and at the bottom of the down pipe, where it's supposed to meet the other pipe, there's a bit missing, just a little bit, but enough, which means that all the water is bouncing off and landing on the wall, which is being saturated and is therefore damp, and mould is growing. So I've thrown away some furniture, made a bit more space, got some little those stupid throwaway dehumidifiers, and we're going to sort out the downpipe on my Mar and Zag at home. But normally bleach and stuff affects me. While she was there cleaning up earlier on, it didn't in the slightest. And she said, if it's getting to you, get outside, just go out and leave me, I'll sort it. Nah, you're all right, it's not affecting me. And then when she left and I sat down for about 10 minutes, that's when it started. I ended up having a headache and I'm struggling to breathe a bit. So my daughter said, yeah, can you take me into town? Which means I've now got to pick her up later on. Probably 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Get home, have a sleep. Drive to the airport, pick my mum and dad up. Come home, collapse. What's been going on? What's going on? Street tomorrow night. Then hopefully things will be back to normal. Although we've got to keep an eye out on the house until that downpipe's fixed, and also check another little part of the house. Make sure there's no mould there. But isn't it marvellous? I had a twat of a week in work. Had my dentist. Spent a fortune. Looking forward to a nice quiet weekend where I could get out with the camera, where I could chill a little bit, relax, have some much needed me time. No. Back and forward to Tesco every 5 minutes for something else. More mould killer. Rubber gloves. I've been walking around wearing one rubber glove. I said to me sister earlier on, I'm bouncing around the house looking like a pervy Michael Jackson, which didn't he always rather look like a perv? One rubber glove. Back to get a bucket and something else. My steps target for the last 2 days I have quadrupled, at least, if not more. Knackered, absolutely knackered. And I've still got too much stuff, so I need to go through the little baskets of shit that I don't need. There will be stuff that I do actually need though. Make sure I'm not throwing away something that I later rely on in court, you know what I mean? So I think tomorrow might be spent doing a bit of that. Fill some more bin bags. and start from scratch. I can't really read the text either, by the way. Messages, not text. You knew what I meant. So yeah, no filming done. Don't matter. I'm looking forward to a decent sleep at some point. And it's Saturday, isn't it? My daughter hasn't sent me the rota for next week. I need the rota. I have to organise my entire life around my daughter. Plus my ailments. That phone call on Wednesday with the people from Wigan. How are you? How are you in yourself? You alright? Find out what it is I need to do. Do I need to go there and have my bloods taken? Because that would be a knobhead thing to do, wouldn't it? Have to drive all the way to pissing Wigan for a couple of minutes and then come back. But if it needs doing, it needs doing. Just, I'm looking forward to at some point getting to the end of this. Possibly, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. We don't know, do we? It would be nice just one day if they said to me, right, sorted, you're all right now, everything's fine, nothing's going to explode on you, you're going to be great. Although my knee feels like it's going to explode tonight. Bouncing around Tesco's every 5 seconds. And I forgot to buy another mop bucket. I need to do that tomorrow. We'll have a shitty outdoor mop for doing the shitty jobs, and then a decent indoor mop that doesn't go anywhere else, just indoors. Laminate fluorine. Open the windows again when I go back. I've had the windows and the doors wide open, and it still smells of mould cleaner and bleach. It smells a bit like the baths. There's a little bit of chlorine in there. Burning the inside of my nose. Ooh. Keep an eye out for little hedgehogs. Don't want to run a hedgehog over, do we? Might burst my tyres. I'm only joking, look after the animals. Oh, hi honey, I'm home. Where are we? Yes, leak from Mama and Papa's ensuite. It is. So every time the shower's used or the sink or whatever, all that water comes flooding down and it just goes onto the wall. So the walls are getting absolutely soaked, which means mould. But it's the cleanest it's been in ages because my sister absolutely scraped the shit out of it with bleach and all kinds of stuff. So it's like an operating theatre now. Well, one half of the room is anyway. My half. It's bad shit, man. It is bad stuff. Especially for someone who's got asthma. Asthma with a H. Asthma. I've got asthma. So I need to be careful. It wasn't there a couple of weeks ago. I know, because I had some little units, one of which I had to throw away. There was a letter fell down the back, and when I went to fish it out, there was nothing behind there. Yes, the Everton Joy Division top with the Rupert's Tower on there. It's very nice, and it's only an extra large because you know what? I've lost weight. I'm into the Welsh radio stations now. I was 93.5 kilos yesterday, which I'm sure is pure static. Know what I mean? So I've lost weight. I'm not surprised though, running around like an absolute knobhead. I had one of those little pots of porridge thing that you add water to this morning. And then about 9 hours later, I had a couple of butties, that was it. I've got fruit, though, got some fruit in the fridge. Got some fridge full of fruit. Might have some of that in a bit. Thankfully, my ma and dad are landing at 12:30 in the blessed PM tomorrow. So it's not in early hours. So the early hours will be Jess. Fuck me, I'm tired though. I haven't made a cup of tea for later. I always make a cup of tea for later. When I'm on my bed watching TV, I always have my little cup of tea. In a thermos, obviously, because I'm worth it. So I need to do that. I've moved stuff from the front room into my room, in my bedroom, to get it out of the way, so I could get in there and clean. Now it's all clean and tidy. There's shit in my room that needs to be either put back and untidy's there, or binned, and I might need it. What do I do? I've got too much stuff, haven't I? Too much. I've thrown away another 7 or 8 cables today. USB-C cables. Don't know where they're coming from. I'm sure they're mating. Decent time it is. Thank Christ. Thank Christ. So I don't have to leave here till about 11:45ish. Maybe 20 to 12. It's about 40 minutes to get there. 45. Is that another DHL cargo? I think so. Yeah. So I don't mind that. I don't mind 12:30. To be honest with you, I don't mind the early hours. Dropping people off at... I think my sister's ordered. What am I on about? Ordered. My sister has booked her next trip away. They're going back to Portugal again, I think. And it's going to be at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't mind that. I'm quite happy with that. Portuguese, obrigado. My mum and dad are in Portugal at the moment. They'll be flying from Faro tomorrow. United Airlines 767 London to Nuevo York. All the way to New Amsterdam, man. Bastards. Yeah, Faro to Liverpool. They've been going now for, is it 20 years, 20 odd years, they've been going to the same place. My dad went everywhere, all over the world playing football, and then got sick and tired of travelling. So they found somewhere nice in Portugal and have decided that's where they want to go to. Why wouldn't you? It's beautiful. Beautiful country, beautiful place, beautiful people. He loves it. She loves it. Boring pair of bastards. Get to like 3rd of January or something. Oh, there's people on the beach at Cavero. When are you going? July. They'll have gone by then. Fucking idiots. Just get excited for it. I'm not surprised. If I won the lottery, I would consider buying a place over there just for them to go to on a regular basis. I don't think they'd move away. I don't think they'd go there permanently, but when you're old and it's cold of a winter, just go and piss off to Portugal. Have it a little bit warmer. Enjoy yourself, relax, retire. I won last night, by the way. You're looking at the lottery winner. Cost me a tenner to put on. I won £3.40, but you know, little acorns and all that shit. One day. One day I will win the jackpot. I will win 700 million euros on the jackpot. And that'll be the day when the meteor hits this planet, I'm telling you. You know what's going to happen, don't you? Anyway, I did bring... That's a camera, by the way, to anyone who doesn't know, that's a camera. I did bring that with me, but I thought I can't be arsed recording, editing and uploading, so I'll just jump on quick. Oh, tired, man. Yeah, jackpot, meteor, Everton champions worth it. Would be great, wouldn't it? Kesby. Must be nice to get to old age and have money to retire. Yeah, it's been taken away from us, hasn't it? Our generation will never be allowed to retire because we're not wanted to retire by the one before us, the generation before. But we had it tough. Let's make it tougher for you. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you want to deliberately make things tougher for the next generation, for your own kids? My company is going to buy up all the houses so you can't afford to buy one. Wankers. Humid here today, low 20 Cs. Not much rain in the northwest. Do you know what? I was expecting it earlier. The sky was looking a bit dark. And I was worried because we had the conservatory doors open and the front windows open and the kitchen windows and doors open. So if it starts raining now, I don't want any more moisture getting into the house, but I need to get rid of the smell of bleach and fungicides and what have you. But it worked, because it stayed dry, didn't it? It would have been an okay, not a sunset stream, because the sun wasn't out, but the clouds were. And when the bits of sun were breaking through it earlier, it looked quite nice. Actually, it looked nice. Dangerous, but nice. When's the next hot weather? When's the next time we can have a proper sunset stream where I'm not going to freeze? Does anyone know? Anyone? Dust? I wouldn't mind getting back down there. Having a proper party. And like I said the other day, the people who are in charge of Southport Pier have said they're ready to go. As soon as they get the go-ahead, it'll take 4 to 6 weeks to get everything into gear. Then hopefully Southport Pier will be opened and we can start getting some film from down there. Maybe some streams at the end of the pier. Wouldn't that be great? It needs reopening, man. And the money's there, thanks to the government. You know what I mean, bro? Right, I need a cup of tea. I also need an asthma inhaler. What are you listening to? Sorry, Sales Spy, what are you listening to? You are listening to a middle-aged Scouser moaning about everything. Know what I mean? Moaning about everything. Moaning about black mould in the house. Moaning about the price of everything. Moaning about being old, about bad health. Just moaning in general. Right, are they fireworks or is someone getting shot? Got to be fireworks. Why are people setting off fireworks at 11 o'clock on a Saturday? A random Saturday. Unless it's someone's birthday. We've had this before. Southport is renowned for it. Just every time it's someone's birthday, fireworks go off. How old am I? 52. 52, man. How bad's that? 52. I never thought I'd reach this height. What the hell? This happened the other day, didn't it, when I was on live? Why are he setting off loads of fireworks? I hope the fireworks. Well, I can't see them. Ergo, good word, ergo. They must be a little bit further towards the sea. Not just round here. Can you hear that? What is my best achievement in my 52 years? That's a good question. My daughter, I would think. I have a lovely daughter, which I'm delighted with. Apart from that, I've met Johan Cruyff, George Best, loads of footballers, so I'm delighted with that. But it's always my daughter, always my daughter. Saying that, she's a pain in the arse because she wanted a lift into town, and she'll want a lift home from town later on. And she's taking a driving test soon, so I probably won't get to see her too often. So the 4 o'clock in the mornings, Dad, can you pick me up? I'll actually look forward to them. Yeah, but apart from that, what else? Learn to speak 4 languages. Learn to play quite a few musical instruments. Got followed on Twitter by David Hasselhoff. I don't know, you tell me. What else do I want to achieve? What are my goals? My goals at the moment, I'm a stroke survivor, so my goals at the moment are to get healthy. I want to be able to play guitar again. I don't think I'll be able to play football again because everything's knackered. My entire left-hand side's knackered. To get healthy, to see my daughter grow up and have a happy life, and to try and make as many people happy as possible. If I fail in that, so what? At least I'm going to try. It's always nice to try and make people feel happy. And of course, we have merchandise, t-shirts. The main thing is always just be sound. Just be sound. Don't need to be fantastic. You don't need to be awful. You don't need to be anywhere in between. Just be sound. I bring you joy. I don't know where Joy lives, but if you want me to drop someone else off, I can do. Unless you mean Joy Merriweather from Drop the Dead Donkey. Sure, I'd turn them off. Yeah, do you know what? Life is a simple thing if you allow it to be simple. The simple joys in life are genuinely laughter, communication, spending time with people that you love. These are the things that make you wealthy. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Money just means you've got money. And as the Beatles sang, money can't buy your love. It can buy you people who pretend to love you, but they don't really. You can't buy the hug of your own child. When you have a kid and that kid jumps around your neck and strangles you almost till you pass out because they love you that much, you can't buy that. I mean, money does take the edge off being poor, but that's about it, really. Health is wealth. Family. All of that good stuff. Having people you can rely on. Being the person other people can rely on. That's really important. I've tried to be that person for, well, pretty much most of my adult life. Try to be the person that makes other people laugh and smile, or be the person that other people can go and talk to. I did a video the other day about keeping secrets. It's not keeping secrets, it's keeping confidentiality. When someone tells you something in confidence, you keep that. Keep it to yourself, give advice, give support, but make sure that you don't start spreading it around to everyone else. I like stuff like that. I like being someone who's trusted. trusted with someone's innermost feelings and thoughts. That's a lovely thing, that's something everyone can aim for, and if you achieve it, if you become that person, it's lovely. It's such a really nice feeling to have. But just be sound, man, just be sound. Money prevents from having mould, speaking of experience. It might do, but if you have a problem like we have, doesn't matter how much money you've got, you'll still have mould. Just means you can pay some other prick to come out and do it for you, instead of having to do it yourself. Man, it's good though, isn't it? Money doesn't make you a good person either. In fact, money can ruin quite a few people. Where you go from being all right to suddenly becoming horrible. Money changes people. Not everyone either. When my dad started playing in the top division, he got a huge pay rise. It's nowhere near like Premier League money, not even close. But it was more than enough. He was on more than the bank manager. That's when you know you're doing okay. Never changed them at all. He just stayed the same person all the way through. I would like to think it's in our genes. If I won the lottery tomorrow, 100 odd million, whatever, I don't think it'd change me. I might suddenly start driving a slightly nicer car and live in a nice big house with lots of land around it so I can enjoy myself and wander and fall over without feeling a complete tit, but I don't think it'd change me as a person. I'd still be streaming. I'd still jump on a Wednesday and Sunday night to spend time with these wonderful people. You know what I mean? Doesn't have to change you. Don't let it change you. Although I wish all success to all of you. If you need money, if you feel you need money, I hope it comes your way. There you go. Woohoo! Yes, indeedly doodly. We don't have a woohoo on this one, do we? What do we have? We have a dare. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's dare. Oh, man. My legs are hurting. My legs are hurting. Money can ruin people. My lottery win will not change me. £3.40. Is that 3 Freddos now, is it? Something like that, isn't it? We gauge that. We live our entire life, monetary wise, by gauging it against Freddos. How many Freddos does that cost? Great to see more trans creators on here. It is. We like to see it. People are people at the end of the day, aren't they? No matter what happens. Just be sound. Know what I mean? When did I transition? I transitioned from being inside the house to being outside the house at about 10:30, I think. Jake, you understand the world is difficult and annoying and it feels like no one listens or understands. There's no time left, but you promise that there is hope. There's always hope. There's always hope. As long as there's people, there's hope. People are the ones who sometimes drag that hope away from you. Never let them drag it away completely. Always have that hope there that things can improve. If every single person did one little thing to change and make life better, it was massive. It's like the butterfly effect, isn't it? When a butterfly flaps its wings in Brazil, there's a hurricane in Japan or something. It works that way. Just make things better bit by bit. Do what you can to make things better. And then hopefully, bit by bit, a ripple effect, and it'll get better and better around the world. Smile at someone. You smile at one person, they smile at 2 people, 2 people smile at 4 people. All of a sudden the street is happier. Know what I mean, bro? This isn't a cake stream. It isn't. You don't want to see my cake anyway. Answer the question. Which question? Big Paul sounds like he does sound like a person on The Sopranos. What am I, some kind of fucking mook? You want I should wet this fucking guy? I'm just busting your balls. Yeah, when did I transition? I transitioned from being a baby to being an adult when I was 18, I think. I was born with a willy. I've still got a willy. There's been no trans here, mate. If you know someone trans, support them. They're having a hell of a time at the moment. They're getting a bad rap, aren't they? Everyone's after them. Just be nice to people. Be an ally to the people who need it. What about Diddy? The only Diddy I care about is do our Diddy, Diddy, dum, Diddy, do. I'm not a fan of his music. I'm not a fan of him as a person. I think there's better things to do. There's better music to be made and a better human being to be looked up to than him. Yeah. I'd advise you to avoid Diddy wherever possible. Diddly squash. Yeah. Yes, he was good friends with some very, very questionable people. See, that's what money does buy you occasionally. It buys you some kind of idea that you're above the law, that you're above nature, that you're above... Free Diddy. It's a good job that Jackie's not here, because that means something different to her, doesn't it? That means a warm day in Northern Ireland. Free Diddies. I'm going out in my garden, I'm going to free the Diddies. Sort of. Must have been let out. It just feels like that for the last couple of days, doesn't it? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because, and if anyone else is watching who's thinking of putting trolly comments in, feel free. I honestly do not give an airborne fuck. I don't care. I don't care about your thoughts on religion, politics, any of that shit. I'm a fully grown adult. I know what I know. I think what I think. I like what I like. Simple as. And if you don't like what I say, fuck off. There you go. Simple. Anyway, supporting our trans allies, supporting people of colour, the LGBTQ people. Who else have we got? All religions, as well as no religions. There should be no religions at all. But if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. If you are religious, keep it to your fucking self, because it's, you know, it should be your thing, not mine. What else? We have a zero tolerance policy here on being horrible to people unless they are Liverpool fans, obviously. I'm only joking, me ma's a copite. What about the femboys? I've never seen them. What were they like? Are they a good band? They're the Backstreet Boys, are they? Do they sing good songs? Have they got good dance routines? What are they? Or are they some kind of minor league baseball team? The Philadelphia Femboys? I don't know. 28 your ass, you've been 28 4 times. Botrix has been acting a maggot recently. Just be sound. It's not difficult, is it? Just be sound. Don't be a knobhead. There's enough bellends in the world that you don't have to join them. Just be sound. There's some lovely people in this chat. Say hello to them. Learn. Find out what's going on in their life. Find out what their struggles are, what their achievements are. Yeah, there's loads of them out tonight, isn't there? Isn't it fun? Absolute bellends. Ah, well. See, this is the thing. I mean, I was going to say I was lucky I never grew up in this era. But even if I grew up in this era where the internet was a thing, I predate the internet. If I did grow up in the days where the internet was a thing, I still wouldn't be an absolute tit like these are. There's just no need for it. Just be sound. I also like the fact that people don't really realise how big I am sitting in this car. Oh yeah, what are you going to do about it? And then someone sees me actual face to face or face to top of head anyway, and their arse goes. That's happened on a few occasions, that. When I've stood up to me full height and width and all 93.3 kilos at the moment. Oh my God, he's fucking massive. Yeah. Even with only half of me working, you wouldn't like a smack in the mouth. Bit like a side profile. No propaganda, unless it's the band propaganda. No religion, just be sound, no cop-outs. What more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? The world's gone mad. Well, I'm going to go in. I'm going to have some alcohol-free red wine because I can do that. Yeah, I'm mad, aren't they? And do I like pizza? I do. I do indeed. But I don't eat it too often because my brain exploded. Well, part of it did anyway. Because of high blood pressure, which I didn't know I had. And things like pizza and alcohol and, well, bad food, alcohol and other bits and pieces gives you high blood pressure, and then eventually part of your brain, one of the veins or arteries explodes. You have a stroke and you can't use half your body, which is not good. Not much pizza now. There's a lot of fat in pizza. There's a lot of salt is involved as well. So I tend to eat, or trying to eat, better things at the moment. Trying to eat healthy. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke anyway. I'm trying to look after myself because I want to get to a ripe old age where I can sit on a park bench or on one of the benches on Lord Street and just be a miserable old sod. I also want to see my daughter grow up. So be careful with your diet. If you're eating loads of pizza, don't eat too much of it. It's full of cholesterol, which tightens your arteries and can give you a stroke. We don't want that. Nobody wants a stroke. Trust me, it's one of the worst things you could possibly have. I had 2 months in hospital where I was getting winched into and out of bed into a wheelchair. Couldn't walk, couldn't do anything. Couldn't go to the bathroom. It's a bit of a come down when you're 49 and someone's wiping your ass for you. All because you didn't look after yourself. So now I keep an eye out for how much salt is in my diet. I try not to eat too much fat, and I don't drink alcohol. Yeah, definitely, I'm looking after myself now. I wish I'd have done it earlier on in life, but I thought I was Superman. I'll be all right. I'm not falling over drunk. I'll be all right. No. The body knows when it's had enough, and it will tell you when you've had enough. At which point, you fall over. Not good. So get yourself a blood pressure testing machine. They're not expensive. £30 from Argos or Boots or Amazon. $35, €35. Check your blood pressure regularly. And if it starts getting high, go and see your doctor. My advice to everyone. The worst thing about it is we've got one of those machines in the house and I never used to use it. And then bang, part of my brain exploded. Half of me stopped working and here we are. I'm having to drive with adaptive controllers. I can only drive an automatic, not a manual. Can't play football. Can't play guitar. Can't play on the PlayStation. Can't play Call of Duty, man. How bad's that? Yeah, so plenty of salads, plenty of fruits, and no beer. Makes Nick a dull boy. But I'm happy with that. So I need to look after myself. And you need to look after yourself as well. Everyone out there, look after yourself. If you don't, no one else will do it for you. Trust me. Until something goes spectacularly wrong. And at that point, That's when you know you're in trouble. When you're lying in a bed and nothing's working, and you're spending 23 and a half hours a day in that bed. You get let out for half an hour to do some exercise, and you still can't even walk. Those 23 and a half hours a day in the bed, your mind is working all the time, trying to work out how you're going to live. How am I going to get through the rest of my life? I can't look after myself. I can't clean. I can't cook. How am I going to do this? The way you do it is because there are some fantastic people in the world, nurses, doctors, cleaning staff, phlebotomists, the blood people. Everyone goes out of the way to make sure that they give you the best that they can to help you be the best that you can. So you got to put your foot down, get on with it. Do what they tell you. Try and live a slightly better life. Yeah, Jess has just gone out. She'll be wanting picking up at 4:30 in the morning. She will be as well. Oh, man. Yeah, balance is what it's all about. You don't need to go too far one way. You don't need to be a saint. Just try and look after yourself. Give yourself the best opportunity that you can to live a long and healthy life. That's all it is, man. Don't have to be anything spectacular. Don't have to stop doing everything you enjoy doing. Just don't go to the nth degree with it. I drank too much, far too much. I knew I was drinking too much, but I kept on telling myself, I'll be all right, I'll be all right. I wasn't all right. You need help, Bob? What do you need help with, mate? What do you need? You thought I was waiting at their house? No, I'm at our house in the middle of our street. I just dropped her off in town, come home. So I need to go in and have some wine. Depression and anxiety. Right, Bob, I've had depression and anxiety myself in the past. I didn't realise I had it. I thought it was a lie. I just thought it was people in work who didn't want to be in work. Just making excuses. And then one day, we had a wellness at work thing going on. And they gave me a questionnaire. If you can tick yes to 5 out of 20 questions, you are suffering from stress and anxiety. And I ticked pretty much every single one of them. I went and seen the doctor, and as soon as I opened my mouth and started talking, I felt better. I told the doctor things I wouldn't tell anyone else because it just came out. And as soon as I had admitted to it, that's when the healing started. They put me on drugs it was supposed to be at least 6 months, but I took them for 3 months and I felt great. And at that point, I just said to the doctor, I don't want to do this. If I need to go back onto them, I will do. But I want to try and deal with it myself now. You've got me through this little rough patch. And now I can see where the trouble was coming from. And I managed to sort it out. I've not been depressed or anxious since, but I have to be very, very careful. If I find myself getting to that point where things are starting to get on top of me, I need to step away, speak to someone. It doesn't have to be a doctor. It can be a friend. Talk things through. Think about what it is that's getting to me, and then try and find ways of taking that away. Where's the pressure coming from? Why is it causing pressure? And that seems to work for me. But the first thing you need to do anytime you've got that is speak to a professional. Open up about what's affecting you, how it's affecting you, and be 100% open and honest about it. Don't hold anything back. I know doctors are probably used to being lied to, but if you can just go in and be completely open and honest with people, they can help you. But you need to want help, and Bob, by the sound of it, you do want help, so go and speak to someone about it, genuinely. Really bad car accident, so I'm sorry to hear that, mate. That must be horrible. But again, this is where I think conversation, speaking to people is one of the best things you can do. They say laughter is the best medicine. It's a fantastic medicine, but so is just talking to people, being able to express your feelings, especially when it's people who are willing to listen to you and can talk back and share your experience. It's amazing. But I hope it works out for you, mate. Really do, Bob. But I don't know, it's easy to say, but bad accidents, bad car accidents, if you can come away from it and you are still with us, you've got to take that positive, I think. Anything bad that happens, and if you still get through it, if you're still here at the end of it, that's got to be seen as a big positive. You're able to be in a position to deal with things. I know it is tough, really is tough stuff like that, but you're here, mate. You're still here, aren't you? We're going to get there, aren't we, mate? We're going to get there. Stay positive. It's not just the name of the channel for the sake of a pun, because it rhymes and all that. No, I'm all about positivity. You'd be amazed how much having a positive mindset can help you. But if you can't get yourself to that position, that's when you need to go and speak to someone. Just explain what's happened, where your mind is, where you are, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, how each day affects you. And then hopefully work your way through it. I've got faith in you, mate. I've got faith. You'll get there. Yes, the first step is admitting that you need help. Just by saying it, that's the very first step. Yeah, like you need a restart. That's what it is, you know, sometimes. You need that. Just need to be taken away from where you are at the moment. Refreshed, rebooted, restarted. And then off you go again. I've got faith you'll be sound, mate. Genuinely. Yeah, we'll all get there, we will. With all the support of the friends that we have here. We're all looking out for you, Bob. Sending you as much positivity as I can manage, mate. We'll all get there. We will get there. Yeah, it is. It's bloody tough. I know it's easy for me to say, to just sit here and start talking about it. You need to do this, you need to do that. It is tough. But I have been through it and I know it can be done. The people that don't get through it are normally the ones who just clam up about it, don't want to talk about it, don't want to admit there's an issue. They're the ones who really struggle, the ones who open up and say, right, I need help, I want help. They're the ones who do all right. You've got this, mate, you've got it. I can't press any emojis, so I'm going to tell you straight now, sending hugs your way. Whenever you need it, we're always here. There's a lot of people in this chat who are really, really helpful, very supportive. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now without these people because they're absolutely amazing. We all need that support. We need a leg up occasionally. And I think there's some fantastic people on YouTube. We've seen some of the worst tonight, but we have the very best in here as well. Yeah, hugs, Bob, hugs, mate. Go and get the help that you need. And talk about it. Talking's so underrated, it really is. Genuinely. Some of the best conversations I've ever had, which have made me feel better, have been with absolute strangers. Because for some reason, you'll tell people you've never met before your absolute innermost secrets, and you feel great afterwards. It does help, always helps. Legs up, yeah. As soon as I mentioned legs up, Jackie appeared. Morning, Jackie. Jesus, man. Feckin' roasting. Feckin' roasting. Oh, it's bloody hot in here. Yeah, I've had Bob in the chat who's asking for a bit of help, so yeah, trying to send our love and support and great wishes to Bob. So Bob, just anyone who's here, mate, if you can, just reach out. We'll be there for you. Yes, we are fighting the Saturday night knobs. We need more Bobs and less knobs is what we need in this chat. Definitely. But for now, I'm sure that was later earlier on. It's not, is it? Yeah, there you go. See, if you need any help at all, just look these people up. We're always here. Reach out. If we can help, we will. That's what we're all about. As a community, we try and look after each other and anyone else. Sorry. Anyone else that needs help. So if you need a little bit of help or you need to speak to someone, we're always here, mate. Definitely. Right, but I've got to go back in the house now and open the windows, get rid of the bleach and other bits and pieces. So, cheers everyone. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Just be sound. Just be sound. Yeah, live tomorrow at 8 o'clock UK time. If you need to chat again, we'll be there. You're late for the party. Jackie, you are the party. Don't be daft. You are the party. That's what they say in the car park anyway. See you at 4:30. Oh yeah, I might do a live stream at 4:30 in the blessed AM. No worries, Bob. If you need help, mate, just reach out. We are here. But you're not on your own, mate. You're not on your own. Definitely. There's always someone. I'm not going to get the old peace and all that stuff that people do. Do you know what? Just look after each other. Genuinely. Let's make a start now. Look after each other. Ignore all the people that were in earlier who were horrible. They're irrelevant. We don't need them people. We need people like you've got in here now. Look after each other. And I'll catch you all later.